Manny, why'd you put this up? This picture this makes me feel old. Look at all these young people. I mean, Zoe Starks, but look at all these young people. I feel so old.
Zoe Stark is 28.
And it looks like a
But
drill
she looks
sergeant.
she looks like her face looks like the combined age of everyone in this photo.
Damn. By the way,
No. Marcus, like, go to your screen right now. Cover up Zoe Stark's face, and then you go, "Oh, that body looks like someone that's in their prime."
Yeah. And then you look around, and then Ric Flair.
Woo!
One last match, baby. But damn, these people are really young in this photo. And Manny, I want to say, I think you decided to go all young because you are feeling some type of way. Because Manny, today it's your birthday.
It is my birthday. But I still believe I'm younger than Zoe Stark.
And shout out to JCJ for actually making the thumbnail and not being kicked out.
Well, I tried to, but I couldn't. Yeah,
only
definitely
Hook's
couldn't.
horns were bigger. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I don't know how that Zoe Stark looks like that. Like the 2022 woke edition of Popeye, where he's now a woman and he's ripped. She blows. I think that's what he said. I can't remember Popeye's lines. Did you guys get Popeye the Sailor?
Look at them veins.
Man, did you guys get Popeye the Sailor?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if he traveled.
He did. He had that little boat. He traveled around with cans of spinach. And that hamburger man, which I can't remember his name.
Wimpy.
Was that Wimpy?
Yeah. And that was the first time I realized, oh, he's a bum. This is what bums do. If you give me a hamburger today, I'll give you, I can't remember the line. I'll pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today or something like that. But I would give that motherfucker Arby's if he ever asked me for food. And if he ever asked me, it'd be like he'd be done with me forever. Fuck you, Wimpy. You bum.
Okay, so Marcus has still got PTSD about Arby's. So we did put a question in the chat that says, what fast food restaurant gave you PTSD of you never want to go back? And we'll be back right after this.
I'm Shotzi Blackheart, the ballsy badass, and you are watching the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. Remember to like the video and subscribe.
Hey! Oh! Check out the Marcus and Manny show.
I hate you both right now. You guys are ridiculous.
I love you! Levi, whenever he looks at AEW. I love you! I love you! I love you. You understand, bro?
Welcome, everyone, to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I'm, of course, the birthday boy, Lord Manny Hayes, and he is
Marcus, the grand finale waka waka. Manny, and before you say anything else, I want to give you happy birthday one more time, and I want to tell you this is a special edition of the Untitled Manny and Marcus show because I will be unveiling, Manny, this is your life. I got people from your past. And they're going to show up, and here we go. Hold on 1 second. Big reveal. They're going to walk right through this door. Manny, it's me. On the Untitled Manny and Marcus show, we spent many hours doing this show. And it's a great time. It's me.
For some reason, I thought you had a video hidden somewhere to like try and rib me.
No. I wasn't gonna bring out burnt bean or anything like that.
So I did tell you I was going to start off the show with a joke.
Oh, yes.
So I called up Triple H.
Ooh.
And I was trying to increase like WWE's Forbidden Door business. So I rang. It went. Brr, brr. It was international call, so the ring's different.
You're on something from 1920 because
hello, hello. It's the game. I said hello, Triple H. Is there any companies in Japan that you want to work with? And he said, no.
The ultimate dad joke.
No. And it works.
It does. Well prepared. Manny, like a fine wine, your jokes are Asian well. And you know what? That joke is not going to get you canceled anytime soon because Triple H is white and you did a white man impersonation. Although some kids are going to look at you and be like, what is he representing like this? Phones don't do this anymore, but people still do this as a phone.
Yeah, because you can't go like, hello. If you're miming phones, are you going to just do hello?
Hello, how you doing? I'm on speaker. Hey, you hear me? Hey. Yeah. I'm just going to send it via text.
So we do have a bit of news. Which do you want to start with? The CM Punk stuff on his comments on Vince McMahon's retirement and the treatment of Sasha Banks and Naomi, or do you want to start with Becky Lynch slamming Ronda Rousey in an ESPN interview today, or Charlotte Flair?
Is she barefoot?
No.
Then we started with CM Punk. CM Punk.
So I don't actually have the full comment, but he said when questioned, you think because he tweeted that I'm retired that he's not going to be hands-on? I don't think the structure there, I don't think the culture there changes at all. It is what it is. I'll put it to you like this. Oh boy, people are going to be real fucking mad about this, but fuck it. Sasha Banks and Naomi leave. They announce on SmackDown, gosh darn, we are disappointed in them. They really let our fans down. Brock splits, comes back. Obviously, I think he worked the show. Where is Michael Cole saying Brock Lesnar really let these fans down? I walked out. They went on TV and called me a quitter. What's changed? What's the difference? You're going to attack these two poor women who had enough and walked. They have bigger balls than everyone there. What's changed? There's nothing much that has changed. There's people that talk about it and people who do it. The people who lick the boots and the audacity to say that about those two women are fucking cowards and bootlickers. This shit is ridiculous. Why didn't they do it to Brock? They did it for me. It's none of my business.
These poor women, these poor innocent women who were getting title shots and tag team champions already. How dare they walk out for getting title shots?
Yeah.
These poor women.
I do think it's fair, his comments.
Whatever. I feel like every interview with CM Punk, it's never about where he's at. He never answers questions about AEW. It's always about, hey, so what do you feel about WWE?
Yeah, I don't understand why people don't ask him questions about like other stuff other than like, what are your thoughts? Like, why aren't you focusing on the now? Why do you keep asking questions about the past?
Yeah, I'm not there. I'm happy where I'm at. Tony is a great boss, and I love it here. No, his first answer is, so, WWE, Vince McMahon retired. How you feel about that? It's a fair question because he used to work there. It's the end question. But you think, it'd be an easy answer of, I don't really care too much about what they're doing. They do what they're doing. Vince was who he was. We didn't get along. Whatever, it's over. Nope, it goes into those poor women.
Yeah.
They have sacrificed so much over time. Just like I have. I should have been main event of WrestleMania. No. I feel like his answer is every time. And in this case, this was a different case than all those scenarios. CM Punk quit, didn't come back for the show. The Naomi and Sasha never came back. They never came back for the show. Brock was there. He showed up at the end of SmackDown. It's not like they can say, "Oh, Brock disappointed the fans." He made the appearance. Brock didn't let everybody down or whatever they were saying.
But
Brock
to be fair, though, the one thing that Nick takes away from what he said was they walked out on Raw. Michael Cole made that statement on SmackDown 4 days later.
Yeah.
So what I'm expecting is
no, Corey made that on the night of.
Yeah, Corey said stuff, but like the way when Michael Cole said it, it was like, damn. It felt more real when Michael Cole said it.
Yeah, it was like Dad said it. He's like, I need to sit everybody down and tell you something. Those women are wrong, okay? They disappointed you, they disappointed me. They were killed by like they got on drugs. They got
it felt more real when Michael Cole said it.
I hope they get the help they need. What are you talking about, Michael? This is not that serious. But the whole thing with CM Punk, if Brock didn't come back, then I would say, yeah, they should have been like, yeah, you let the people down or whatever they did with that. But also,
I'm sure they were trying to work things out with Brock. That's why they didn't go in that direction. And they also know Brock Lesnar's a cash cow. So, like, business dictates that you don't piss off the cash cow.
And I think they also had enough of Sasha shit. I think that was what it was. That was like somewhere in a bad relationship. I'm just tired of you cheating on me. Like, I can't believe you cheated on me again. You said it'll never happen again. And you walked out on me again. That's what it was.
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff going on in the chat, but I'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, but when it comes to CM Punk, don't care what he thinks about WWE anymore. It's never going to be like, oh yeah, I really like that. That's great. It's the same comment all the time. Fuck those fools.
So Becky Lynch was on a ESPN interview. I can't remember who the lady was. She played basketball. And she was asked.
That could be anybody. Was it Last Legend, Manny?
No, it was a white lady. And this interview clearly happened on Monday, because Becky was in MSG, and she was still wearing her Shredder Goes to Heaven outfit. I
don't know if you get this reference, but this is funny to Michelle. You better come.
I don't even know what it is.
Oh man, you gotta get up on your Erykah Badu. I knew you wouldn't, but I had to.
Erykah Badu. I haven't heard that name in for years.
Yeah, come on, everybody knows you call Tyrone. You gotta better call Tyrone. But that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Erykah Badu, you might as well ask me questions about Christina Milian. If you're gonna ask me about Erykah Badu.
No, Erykah Badu is more current than she's more timeless than Selena Milian. That was like a phase of American culture. That was on stuff. Like Selena Milian, yep. Oh, it's Rihanna's competition. That's like on TNA, WWE's competition in April. Oh, Christina Milian, that was a thing. That was a phase.
I was a Milian fan back in the day. Of course you was.
As I said, my favorite boy band was 98 Degrees.
The thing is,
I think they made it.
98 Degrees. Wow.
Yes.
That
was a thing.
Becky Lynch was asked, how do you feel about Ronda's transition to WWE and return to WWE? Becky said, these are actual quotes, I think she doesn't respect it as much as she should. I mean, she's gone off on tangents of disrespecting the sport that I've given my life to, that I love, that I obsess about. Both of us come back having a child, and one has come back better than ever, and the other one has not. I am the one that's come back better than ever. And I think that you need to respect the business, obsess for this business to be able to do that. I don't think she puts that much work in as much as I do, and it shows.
I'm gonna say facts. I don't know. I can't tell.
I
if
mean,
she's
it's
in
true. You can
character
see it.
100%. It's true. You can see
I
the
think you can
effort.
see it. Yeah, you can see it.
You can tell, and you can see the Becky. There's not really to disagree about this. About Ronda goes out there and she reads her lines like, "I'm Ronda Rousey. I am gonna kick your ass." Becky goes out there and like, "You motherfuckers are this and this." I don't think she ever says motherfuckers, but I wouldn't be surprised if Becky will one day in the rated R era of WWE when they're just like motherfuckers.
But if you look at Becky and her feud since she's come back from having a child, it's not like she's been phoning it in at any point. You know what I mean?
No.
Whereas, like, when you look at Ronda's feuds with Natty and Charlotte, both of them had to do the brunt work of all of that.
Well, look at the build to her and Liv Morgan. Manny, I'm going to say what build to her and Liv Morgan.
Build?
At that point. Yeah. There is none. It's just Liv Morgan, a.k.a. the Miracle Child, as if she was born with a small heart or some shit. Like, that's what they're advertising. The Miracle Child. Oh, she shouldn't have been born. She's gonna trash from Jersey. Look at where she is now. Like, oh, Bullet Club Liv. That's how they selling it. And it's no build, and it's no reason to. And it's really exposed to Charlotte. I mean, it's not Charlotte, Ronda. I miss Charlotte.
Look what we've started in the chat, by the way. Ashanti versus Christine Emilian in a versus. Don't they both only have like 5 songs between the two of them?
Yeah, Ashanti got it, and it's only because of the Ja Rule hits. Ashanti got it.
Maya.
Oh, yeah. Maya, hey, don't sleep on Maya. Maya's an
is she the one with Return of the X?
Huh?
I feel like that's the only song I know about her, Return of the X. That might even be someone else.
No, she's been in a few songs. She has a few songs, but her how she connects to wrestling is that on the Rock Appreciation Night she sung to him, which was random. When I went, why? Did she get hush money from Vince?
Levi, you would be a person that gets behind Kelly Rowland, a person that texts someone through Excel.
Damn it!
We've all seen that music video.
I still don't understand what she was doing.
And then the last piece of news.
Worked.
The last piece of news is basically Charlotte Flair. Well, Ric Flair said in an interview that Charlotte Flair had nixed the idea of Ric Flair doing a tope suicida in his final match on Sunday. I don't know why, but I want to see it. I want to see it.
I want to see him do that or a barrel roll off the hardest part of the ring.
No, I want to make it look like he's about to do it, but then just climb outside the ring and stand on the apron and just do like a double axe handle or something.
Manny, you're about to be attacked by all the Maya fans. Maya Independence still doing her thing. Maya made Ghetto Superstar. She made the song, but it is a prize song from the Fugees. It is technically his song. She's a feature. And then she's also a feature on the Rugrats song. I don't even think that's her song as well. She's a good feature.
I would hardly call that an attack.
You're gonna have to go through the greatest hits of Maya, and honestly, Eric would probably be the best on there. I think he is still a huge Maya fan, and right now, I bet you he is listening to Maya right now. Although you guys have inspired me to listen to the Rugrats song, I haven't heard that song in forever. I think it features Maya and Mace, maybe 112. I think are involved.
Mace. The only song I appreciate of Mace recently is "Feel So Good."
Bad boy. Gonna make me copy strike.
Let's get into some AEWs.
Oh man, we're 20 minutes in and we haven't talked about Dynamite.
So we start off.
Neighbors hear me yell at every day and think I'm watching Good Times. Like, this guy's a huge he's a huge Jimmy Walker fan.
It was Roosh versus John Moxley. Regal said on commentary WWE didn't want to sign Roosh because he was too violent.
Why not? Why not? Don't know if that's
and I
true
think
or
JR
not,
was
but-
trying to get himself cancelled on this show because he called someone pronoun boy, and I don't know who he was referring to.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, why was he back? Didn't he lose his job on Dynamite? Like, that's why I was confused. Didn't he like lose the spot or something?
Maybe someone was busy.
Who's missing? Because Shivani was there and everybody was there. I don't know what happened. I was like, why is JR still here? But whatever.
Tony, I don't think Tony was there, was he?
Tony was there. He was doing
That
backstage.
wasn't a
interviews.
four-man booth for this, was it?
Not for this match. No, this match was 3-man. And then 4-person came in the Ricky Starks match, I believe. Which was the next match.
Okay.
I don't know.
I didn't understand how Roosh got a title match after 2 weeks, after having 2 matches.
Huh? Say it again?
I didn't understand how Roosh had a title match.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Because the rankings put him there. And then Excalibur said something about Roosh was on a winning streak of some kind. He beat Dragon Lee. I guess that counts for double. He beat your brother up. So I don't know. I feel like CM Punk needs to clear an end to all these title matches and go like, "What are you guys doing? I'm the champion. This is the interim title. This is the interim title."
Needless to say, the match itself was good. Was the blood necessary? No. Was the outside interference necessary? No. But at least it didn't actually affect the outcome of the match. So Moxley wins with the Bulldog choke. The end of the match, Jericho and the JAS come out. He said it was an amazing match. Anna Jay says she's a new Anna Jay, and she just sounded like Vicky Guerrero talking when she was on that mic.
She was terrible. I don't know why she got to talk right now.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up. Excuse me.
Jericho's demanding his rematch against Mox in 2 weeks. Mox states he hates Chris Jericho and his sport entertainer bullshit. And he doesn't want to face off against this sports entertainer nonsense. He wants to go on against the Lionheart, which I don't think Jericho has been in a very long time.
No, and I don't think that. I think that Lionheart has been gone, and I want to face the Lionheart. It's like, Michael Jordan. I would like to play you. I like to play his airness tonight. I like to play that. And like, no, I'm probably 50. I'm 50 right now. I can't get back to that. I can't jump anymore. I can't do any of this. What are you talking about? You can't face that anymore. That is not an option. You have current Jericho, La Champion, or you have Painmaker. That's all you got.
You've got the Wizard.
Oh yeah, you got a Wizard as well. I don't have the option for Lionheart anymore. You can't even get Y2J right now. Okay, that's where I'm at. Okay, I'm 50 years old. You're asking way too much of me at my age.
Jericho's Lionheart is more like Mufasa at his current age. Mufasa's dead. Levi.
He's dead. He's dead. Who is he? Christian with these dead dad jokes?
Yeah. Gimmick infringement. I'm going to cover these quick bits in one block. They announced the trios titles, and a tournament is coming with the final being at All Out. I don't think they need them. Just use the ROH ones. I don't think they need them.
Yeah, I mean, there's just too many belts. Everybody's going to be a champion in this company.
Yeah, I honestly don't think they need them. They should have just used the ROH ones and then just like have them between shows. Makes more sense.
I know everybody's in a gang. I know everybody has the title, but just have the Ring of Honor title go. Ring of Honor doesn't have a show. We're gonna get all the title matches. They still don't have a show. So I was like, oh, they announced it. The belts weren't anything spectacular. Last time they created a belt pack, took it away. It was never seen or heard from again.
Yeah, we just see it in video packages now. The Acclaim cut a promo that they're going to release a music video on Friday and basically said that's right. all through it.
Yeah, that's right. And I kind of said I'm gonna probably miss this music video.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed the last time they made a music video about two guys going through a goth phase.
Oh, yeah, that was great. That was great. I'll probably see it in the clip.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they're gonna make Vince McMahon references as well.
The young Bucks wish happy birthday to Hangman Adam Page and try to make amends before getting interrupted by the Dark Order. Malachi Black tries to recruit Miro, and Brody challenges Darby to a coffin match.
This is the third coffin match for Cody for Darby, right? He's the only one keeping he's the only one keeping the coffin match alive in the wrestling. He's the only one. Ever since the Undertaker is gone, it's been like he's the only one that ever made sense for. But
yeah,
we've had coffin matches to everybody. Darby's keeping it alive.
Yeah, but do you know what? I miss the good old days when Undertaker was actually building his coffins. And you see Taker in the workshop for weeks.
weeks. Every package like, ooh, I can't wait to. I was honestly as a kid waiting to see. Ooh, I wonder what this coffin's gonna look like. Or a casket. I wonder what this casket's gonna look like. Because you're like, oh, he put moons and stars on this one. He really can't draw. But I think that's how I want to go out. If you're gonna put me in a casket and you're not just gonna burn my body up and spread my ashes over some person I hate face, put me in an Undertaker built casket, custom made. I want video packages every week. Like before I die, I want video packages every week of the caskets he's putting together. What are those people to do? I want the deep one.
I don't know when it played at my proper funeral, at my burial.
Yeah. And then if everything goes my way, I need somebody to light it on fire.
I'll make sure Kane's available for you.
I'll take Randy Orton. I'll take Randy Orton as well.
Randy's too expensive. You get Kane.
I don't know if Kane would do it. He's the mayor. The mayor doesn't do that no more. I mean, that would be the end of my campaign right there if I'm ready to get Kane. It would be the Katie Vick story, and then look at this shit. He lit a casket on fire. Don't let your parents die like this.
So we do get Danhausen versus Ricky Starks for the FTW title. Ricky Starks makes quick work at Danhausen, gets on the mic to bring out another challenger. It's Hook. This is probably Hook's first real match because he was fighting scrubs to get to 11-0.
Yeah, I feel like this is his first match on Dynamite. To be honest, I don't even remember him ever wrestling on
Dynamite. he's always been on Rampage or Dark if he was on TV or on wrestling. This pretty much a squash match, but these two fist bump as Hook leaves the ring. And then he's interviewed by Tony Schiavone, and he basically goes off on one, which is a great promo. He said he made that title relevant. He said he deserves to be in AEW. I'm losing my voice. He deserves to be in AEW and talk to the people for more than 40 seconds. Rick is tired of waiting. His time was last month. His time was last year. His time's right now. And then Hobbs just clotheslines him at the back of his neck.
I'm like, no. And Taz's like, wow, my money. What? Why is my faction breaking up? I knew I should have held more team meetings.
I mean, they need to think just that promo alone just shows that why you need to do more with Ricky Starks.
Yeah, but hopefully this projects a better career for Ricky Starks. So he's not a part of that Team Cat Taz and their goofiness because they never won. Team Taz never won anything. It's probably the longest.
I also hope the same for Hobbs because Hobbs looks like he could be a top guy for them.
Yeah,
despite being black, he does look like a top guy for them.
Because we see how they treat all the other black people in this company. Scorpio Sky has vanished off the face of the earth. John DeGresso has quit, also vanished off the face of the earth.
Isn't he booked for Sunday? for Ric Flair's last match.
Booked for Ric Flair. He booked for Ric Flair last match, where he will be upset that someone booked him to lose again. And he loses time. No.
Yeah,
Right.
so going back, I honestly think it was really a big mistake not to put the tag team titles on them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think Starks, and if he could continue to cut promos like this, and I feel like he's just going to continue to cut promos, but I don't see him becoming the AEW champion.
I don't even see him becoming TNT champion.
Oh, that's harsh. I don't know. In fact, where is that TNT title? What happened to Wardlow? I feel like he's vanished.
Has he been on TV?
It's been 2 weeks. Last time I was bitching about him and Orange Cassidy. That's the last time he was on TV.
Oh yeah, that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. No mention of him since.
Trouble
in Paradise? Has he been talking to Triple H? Sources close to me said he has.
And then we get Sammy Guevara versus Dante Martin. Dante Martin in the back questioned Sammy Guevara's integrity recently. And then said, "Oh, just because you're bringing out Tay Conti, I'm bringing some backup. I'm bringing Sky Blue."
Da, da, da. I was like, damn! He bringing out Sky Blue? Manny, not anybody. He bringing Sky Blue? Sky Blue?
Yeah.
Sky Blue, who has accomplished absolutely nothing? Who's done nothing? I've never seen when they fight. That could have been anybody. He could have told me that was Shirley Temple, and I would have believed him. That's
So I said this was this looked like a high school bake sale. Someone come up with a better comment underneath this and said, "Or bring your daughter to work day."
Yeah, ace that man. What you call it look like he just scored some good weed and he's about to smoke it with Sky Blue. Like, Sky Blue, you smoke Sky? Hell yeah.
The match actually was good. I mean, it was actually a fun match. It did get messy.
A lot of springboards and high spots and stuff.
And then the posing spot, which happened far too many times in this match.
Well, I've noticed this seems to be a trend in AEW. I wish not everybody would do it because I'm waiting for the person to do the other person's taunt. It seems like that happens in every single AEW match. It's like, oh, you did his taunt, you did his move, you did that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it happens in all their matches, all of them.
Sammy Guevara picks up the win, and then Sky Blue gets double teamed by Anna Jay and Tay Conti until a one-armed Ruby Soho, Eddie Kingston, and Ortiz make the save.
They don't have women tag team titles yet, huh?
Probably coming soon. There's too many women doing nothing on their show.
Yeah. Not only are they going to have women's tag team titles, man, but because they have a trios titles for the men, the women should have a trios titles as well.
Oh, and Marcus, why? Why?
We need more. And because we don't have a All-Atlantic women's title, we need an All-Atlantic women's titles as well. Maybe it's the All-Pacific title. Everybody's going to have a belt. Everybody in AEW.
Jungle Boy comes out. It says, "Christian Cage, you are the biggest pussy I have ever met in my life." Jungle Boy was throwing receipts.
My mom. Oh,
Jungle Boy was throwing receipts at Christian. He's like, "You needed money. You needed money from that battle royal I threw you out. You know why? Because you were going through a divorce."
Oh! Hey, first of all, fuck you, Jungle Boy. Divorces are serious, all right? Christian lost half. I didn't even know Christian was going through a divorce. Put that shit up there. I honestly never asked, what's Christian's personal life like? My only mention of Christian's personal life, and I'll be honest, man, the first thing that pops in my head is him taking out the trash in that neighborhood where a bitch jumped him. That is the only picture.
That was his house, Marcus. That wasn't a neighborhood. That was his house. But he got baptized in the pool by a bitch.
Yeah, that is the only time I've ever thought about Christian's personal life is when Christian attacked him in his own home.
And then evil Christian decides to go even more more cold-blooded. Christian came
like
back at him and said he's going to put him in a body bag and bury him right next to his dad.
And Luchasaurus went, damn! And Jake was like, you roll with this dude for like a week. What did y'all talk about?
What was that was the dumbest explanation as well. Why Luchasaurus is with Jungle Boy?
Maybe I missed it. What was his explanation? Did I just completely?
Because he is my best friend.
Oh, that was it. Oh,
yeah.
I just thought that's terrible. That's terrible. For everybody that says AEW does good storytelling, I may go back to that storyline every single time.
But yeah, this was a really good segment. This was a really good segment. Then AEW took a turn, Marcus.
Currently, this is the only storyline in AEW, right?
Only
like consistent program. I mean, you may go Blackpool Combat Club with the Jericho Association of Society or whatever, but that they had their payoff matches already. We're kind of just going on with this.
No, it's still carrying on. We get Swerve versus Tony Nese and Smart Mark Sterling. This was terrible. This was just for Josh Woods to take out Keith Lee in the back. I don't know who Josh Woods is. Would you care to explain?
No, Manny, because I don't either. I do not know what happened here. I do not know why. Why? I don't know who thighs those are, Manny. Could be Jordan.
But they said it was Josh Woods, and I have no idea who it is.
I was like, you've been better off telling me if it was James Woods. Like, oh shit, James Woods took out Keith Lee? What did he do? Although that does look like Craig Robinson after one too many Pizza Hut. Or Pizza Hut. No one on Pizza Hut. And I can see the box of pizza yelling at no one on Pizza Hut. Oh shit, he did.
We get Miyu Yamashita versus Thunder Rosa. I had to actually how do you phonetically do it?
You're really getting bad with these Japanese names.
No, because it's spelled Yamashita, but I wrote Yamashita because that's how they said it.
Is it? It's not Yamashita?
No, it was Yamashita.
Oh man, I've been calling it wrong. I've been like Yamashita Latino. No.
And you had the nerve to come at me when I was. Who is the other guy that has Shita in his name on AEW?
Oh, Takeshita. Yeah.
Who is Takeshka?
Yeah, I know. Yamashita.
This was a good match. This was a good match. It made me. Do you know what this match did? It made me miss Io Shirai.
I miss good Japanese wrestlers.
I hope AEW keep. I hope they keep Miyu around because she was really good.
Yeah, this is one of their best.
I don't think they will, but yeah, they were really good.
I'm gonna say they've had a bad string of women's matches lately. Like it's been a rough batch of women's matches lately. Other than Deeb and Mercedes Martinez at a Ring of Honor show, I don't think that we've had a good women's match in a long time on Dynamite or Rampage.
Yeah,
this is actually solid. This was a solid match. I'm not gonna shit on it at all.
It was it probably one of their better matches of the night. Then we get the main event, which was Bryan Danielson versus Daniel Garcia. Great match.
Great match. Tremendous. Let me complain. I can't even complain about this.
I know I'm probably getting worked through this match about Danielson, but that dude needs to take better care of himself, man. I got worried.
There's a lot of times he was just falling on his head and face, and I go, no! And then slapping each other. I'm going, no!
Yeah.
Think of Birdie and Bree. I don't want to see you on Total Divas. Who's gonna stop me now? We're going to the hospital to check on Bryan Danielson. Oh! It's gonna be a terrible episode.
It was a really good match. And that Daniel Garcia finally wins one of the main events he's in.
It's many.
He's been in so many and he's never won any of them.
I don't think. This could be the first main event he's ever won because he's been in a bunch. But shout out to him. He is becoming that dude who's just consistent work and stuff like that. So shout out to him. And really good match. A solid night of Dynamite. A really good night of Dynamite. They didn't really like the only storyline in the show is the Christian Jungle Boy win, which I wish they could improve that because I still don't know where we're heading towards All Out. They're no mention of MJF. Punk still has the broken foot, but should be coming soon. And Omega should be coming back. They need some of their guys back.
The only time they're mentioning MJF again is when they do that show in New York at that tennis court.
You're right.
The Arthur Ashe thing. I don't know American landmarks that well.
It's not a landmark, really. It's just I never heard of this place until AEW announced that they would be there.
That is a very tough question there, Wes.
Out of who? Who's your option?
You know it's either just Gigi or Nikita Lyons. Oh, if it's Keith Lee or Swerve, I'm picking no one. I'm having no party.
The better question is who's jumping out of Manny's cake at his birthday party? And then Manny goes, "Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. My birthday's ruined."
If it was set up by you and Jamal, it would be the most boring man, the national treasure.
I didn't even consider him jumping out of his cake. I was going to say Ember Moon jumping out the cake and then he goes, I didn't want to see that.
Trick Willie has upgraded this week. I'm just saying he is upgraded this week.
Yeah.
He was a full thug this week.
Yeah. Hoodie and punch. Let's move into NXT, which is, again, the most entertaining show to me, just because the characters are entertaining and for good and the bad reasons. I mean, for all the reasons. I just don't know what I'm getting from this show every week, and it always gets something.
You never know what you're getting. That's the problem with it. You never know what you're getting with NXT.
Your characters are insane. Dr. McDonough, or you can't get whatever. Anatomy lessons with Dr. McDonough. Him greeting people. Just stuff.
So it kicks off with Zoe Stark. The old lady cut a good to be back promo, but I wasn't sold on the delivery of it. I didn't like it. I don't know about you.
I liked it. I thought she sold me. It was like she seemed backed and energized, and this was. I feel like if Ronda was to cut the same promo, it'd be absolutely horrible. I'm really happy to be back.
She says toxic attraction stands in her way and almost ended her career and vows to take the championship away from Mandy Rose. She then is interrupted by Cora Jade. She said she's so glad Zoe Stark's back. Said no one ever. I agree.
That's not true.
Zoe says the title isn't trash, Cora Jade is. Which I was like, you know what? When I posted the picture of Cora Jade on the mid-card mess, I think Roland said she looks like she's got a dirty apartment.
I also agree with that statement.
Yeah, Toxic Attraction come out. Mandy states that she's the 4th longest NXT champion in NXT history. Zoe challenges Mandy tonight, but tonight she's getting Gigi instead.
Oh, Gigi singles competition. The title's in the trash,
though. What did you think of this opening segment?
I thought it was fine. I thought, I think Cora Jade went the full Cora Jade hoochie mode when she turned heel. No more skateboards. My pants no longer has a bunch of holes in it now, and they're leather. I'm evil now.
Well, did you see
I thought this was a better heel promo from her.
I'm waiting for when they actually put them together on TV. But over the weekend, they showed pictures came out that she's now got Commander Aziz as muscle.
Yes. He has a much better look now than he did as Commander Aziz.
With the beard.
with the beard and I'm going to say lack of military outfit. He looked more physically imposing. And I can't wait to see them on the TV show together because I think it's going to add a dimension of intimidation to her rise in the women's division. And but I enjoyed the segment overall. I thought it's rare when I go, Mandy Rose is so far above these people that she needs to be on the main roster. Michael Ty, Mike-wise.
What the hell, Levi? For my birthday, I want Tamina in my birthday cake. She'd probably come with Hennessy, Black and Miles, and Domino's.
He's like, hell yeah. And four other people. I almost said the N-word. Like, what the hell? How'd you have all this in the cake? Smuggling ribs in and shit. Like, Tamina looks like she smuggles ribs into the movie theater. Like, I can buy you food. I'm good.
So Grace of Waller versus Wesley. The match was really good.
Yeah.
But Thug Trick Williams laid him out.
I like to call us the heavyweight champion of the world, Trick Williams.
There's another image and I don't think I saved it. Let me speak on this match and let me find that other image.
Wesley in another nice showing. His solo career, I don't know where he's going to end up or where he's going to go, but he's really talented. But I really enjoyed the hell out of Trick Williams just laying him out with boxing gloves on for whatever reason. And I'm starting to think Grayson Waller needs to join up with Trick and Mello. I don't know why. I just got that feeling.
He does feel like he fits. He does feel like he
just be talking shit with him. Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah, I don't know why I want to do Dawkins right now. Look at the guy. Hold on, go back to the guy who sees it coming. He's going, oh shit.
Which guy? The guy in the white shirt or the guy in the black hat?
The guy in the black hat with the glasses looks like Devon Dudley. Like, oh,
but the guy in the white shirt looks like Fat Rey Mysterio.
Coked out Ray. Or you got that dorky Pete Dunne in the upper right corner. Hi, I'm Pete.
Let's cover all these quick things very quickly. Schism, they still want Cameron Grimes.
Yeah, I'm not joining them, man.
They all look like relatives. They look like relatives of Kane.
Yeah, they look like relatives of Kane.
And who's the guy you said last week?
I said Stevie Richards.
Stevie Richards, exactly.
Yeah. But these are also people, Manny, at your birthday party who I would hide the silverware and everything from and keep them away from the kids. I would keep them away from the kids. Don't you go near him, please. You don't know where his hands have been.
We learned that we get a Falls Count Anywhere match between Solo and Wagner next week, which is great.
Yeah, woo! I'm glad Wagner sold us on this one, and that the new manager who Robbie Stone was going to be replaced by has decided to become Maxine.
So did you hear what he said? He was like, you scared off what's of it? And it's like, wait, so if she wants to be a model, I don't give a shit. Or something like that.
Yes.
Alundra Braze brings a trash can for Roxanne Perez, who pulls out the tag titles out of the trash, and then Alundra Braze sets up a fatal 4-way tag match.
Yeah, for redemption. I like to think that this has been something that's been harping over Medusa's brain for years about pulling out the title of the trash can. Can we do this? Give me my redemption. I don't know if you've seen the episode of House. I know it's going to be maybe some ludicrous medicine here but there was a soldier who
Was it lupus?
hand blew up in the grenade. No, it was a soldier who hand blew up in the grenade, and House did some mirror trick, and they had the guy release the grenade. He was like, "Oh, I feel released." And medical. I don't know if anybody's seen the episode but me. I've seen all 5,000 episodes of House.
I have. He was in incredible pain, and he was being a pain to everyone around him because he was in so much pain. He was angry, and he didn't have a hand anymore. So House did some mirror thing, so he could in his head kind of realize that
the grenade.
Yeah.
Catharsis, and I feel like that's what I got from Elijah Blades taking the title out the trash can. Oh no, that title was definitely in the trash can for a week. I would not be having that over my shoulder or carrying it. It looked disgusting.
I was going to type.
Polish.
I was going to send something mean yesterday. Well, today. So they said, Alundra Blaze was doing double duty because she was on NWA Power doing the exact same thing. But then I was about to write, outside of Marcus and Jamal and probably 17 other people, who the fuck cared that she was on NWA Power?
Oh, that's so mean. She's been on there for a minute, okay? She isn't randomly on NWA Power just this week. She's actually on there. She does commentary every now and then. She actually works there every day.
It was outside of you two and probably 17 people that watch it on YouTube. Who cares?
I thought they were about to set up a match between Alundra Blades with Toxic Attraction or something.
No, who needs that?
2022, Alundra Blades back in the ring.
Sanga wants his ladies to be NXT Women's Tag Team Champions.
All right, he's a pimp. All right, that's officially what just happened here. That was my admission. So Sanga's a pimp now. That's what's going on. And why is one of being due?
I don't know. A brawl breaks out between the Diamond Mine ladies, the Casey Express, after Elektra gets a forearm to the face by Taya Paxley. And I've never felt like someone deserved a forearm to the face in my life.
Yeah, and the thing is, Ivy looks like she's about to be like, let me get on this real quick. I'm ready to beat this bitch ass. Ever since she become I run the docks Elektra Lopez, someone needs to hit her in the mouth because she's too much these days.
Kiana James made a PowerPoint presentation. What is wrong with the NXT Women's Division?
She's just a porn character. This is 100% porn.
I don't even know what all these qualifications. I don't even know what these qualifications are. BBM was, I'm pretty sure, was BlackBerry Messenger. I don't know what BBA is. I don't know what CMA is. I don't know what GBA, CCP, CTP, CCP.
She had BB everything but BBC. The British Broadcasting Channel, for those who had dirty minds. Who has dirty minds. But no, she's a porn character. She's 100% a porn character. And I expected to see BBC up there and everybody go, oh, and then you're like, oh, yep, this is where this is going. But no.
I'll be in contact with Kiana James because I want them slides. So back to NXT, we get Apollo versus Zion Quinn. The match was fine. I believe Apollo did what he could with a very inexperienced Quinn because I don't think Quinn is that. I don't think Quinn is ready.
No. He's as basic as it gets. He reminds me of Baron Corbin if Baron Corbin wasn't a solid wrestler. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. He has a good look, but he's not there yet at all.
Yeah, but other than that, like when he talks, I don't feel anything.
Yeah, he reminds me of Von Wagner.
Mm.
He has Von Wagner disease.
What else have we got? We've got. Was that Instagram? Because I just got that.
Yeah. Why this
one? Gigi Dolan versus Zoe Stark. In the back, Mandy is interrupted by Saray. Harry Potter ask is cut down by both Mandy and JJ.
Really cut down.
This was so mean.
Yeah, it was mean, but I think Saray is gonna get her one day.
This was so. Saray already got her by nearly breaking her nose.
Yeah, she's gonna do it again. But she showed up and it was immediate. What the fuck is this? I feared for her life all of a sudden when she showed up, and I don't know why. I felt like they were gonna get the body, and it was gonna be like, "Have you seen this unsolved mystery for Rick Faust?" She walked over by Toxic Attraction. We didn't do that shit. They killed that girl, like from Netflix.
I found this match really boring, to be honest.
Which one was this?
Gigi and Zoe Stark.
Oh, it was there. It was there. I was actually really disappointed. I thought it'd be a better match, but it was just.
Yeah, it was slow. There. It never really went anywhere. Cora Jade attacked at the end of the match with a kendo stick, but Perez scared her off.
Yep. She's 5'0". I don't think she should be scaring people off. I'm just saying.
No, but then she ran off like a little bitch when Perez came out. I wouldn't be scared of Perez.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Perez is like 5'0". Why would I run away from that?
You have a weapon. I don't understand why you couldn't just use that weapon. JD McDonough comes out, which felt like a kind of nonsense promo as he just went around dissecting and diagnosing people as he walked past them.
Yeah, and taking shots of how he took him down. And I was really concerned the way he was like, "Oh, wait, man, a friend." I thought he was going to compliment him, but then he was like, "Oh, but I would what? I forgot what he said. I think it's his nose or something. I forget."
No, it was his hand, and he said, like he complimented him on his bare knuckle brawling and stuff like that, but then calcium deposits in his hands or something like that.
Yes, or something. Yeah, and I went, "What are you talking about?"
I was like, "What are you talking about? Are you trying to say Bad News Barrett has got arthritis in his fingers because you are an awful man and you're calling him old?"
I thought he was saying he had ashy knuckles. Personally.
And then out comes Hothead Bron. Essentially, JD headbutts Bron, but then Bron gives one of his own, causing JD to bleed from his mouth, which he smiles about afterwards.
By the way, Braun Breaker seems like the most intolerable character to be around in real life. Like, as cool as it is to hang out with Trick and Mello, I feel like it'd be that completely uncool to hang out with Braun Breaker, who just seems to get mad about everything. Now, damn it, they put pickles in my sandwich. I'm going over there. You know,
is it
tear
me?
The fucking place up.
I think Levi's still hot on this guy, but the stock on this guy is declining.
The more you see, the more you go like, somebody, we do something. We need a character change or give him something because he's just an angry person. That's all you get.
Then we get a really good match between Andre Chase and Giovanni Vinci, which was set up last week by the car park spot.
Manny, I want to say this, and I'm going to say this right now. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why? Why was this match so fucking good? For no reason. This should have been a squash. It should have been a squash. I'm blown away by, like, I was invested, and it got me more invested going like, yes, get him, Mr. Chase.
Yeah, no, this is really good. And then Giovanni Vinci, every time I see that fucking catch suplex, I'm just like, oh. Like shocked Pikachu face, like,
oh, he's doing it again. Oh,
he did it again.
Also, you don't use that shocked Pikachu face enough when someone has the audacity to do something. That's our Kevin Dunn shot, by the way.
But
Kevin Dunn was fired.
So we were all like, why did they leave Eichner out of the call up for Gunther and Ludwig? And I can see why. He's doing great on his own. Yeah,
and you know what? His character, Eichner, I couldn't imagine him getting his ass beat by Gunther on the main roster, like Ludwig, who just every time he gets looked at by Walter, I'm going like, just run. If you need,
but you know what? You don't even see, when you look at Ludwig, you also don't think Ludwig should get beaten like that.
No, but he looks like a little bitch. When his face breaks down, he goes, "But why?" And you feel like sympathy for him. Like it's immediate. He can do that. With Eichner, I'd be like, hit him back.
Do you know what do you know what the annoying thing is that there's no Saturday show this week? Is you know tomorrow night on SmackDown it's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to get our reactions to it during the watch along with Wes, the wild card for SummerSlam.
Wild card, the 500 view man.
The only video that I don't think has done 500 views was that time. It was a weekend Saturday show, and he decided to go for a stroll in Walmart.
That's when he was on his Ronda Rousey shit.
Yeah. I believe the worst match of the night actually was Indy Hartwell versus Ariana Grace, Santino's daughter. There's just no direction for Indy Hartwell.
No. I'm at the point where I would cut ties with Indy Hartwell, and I know it seems harsh, but I don't think she's good. She's just not good. She's not good.
I think she was carried by the way.
Candice. Yeah,
she was carried very much by the other two. She was carried by them,
and she got to hide a lot of it, and but now when she's on her own, there's not much character, not much wrestling. It's just. She's not there. And even when she was with Loomis, you could at least the character, you're like, oh, you know what? She's kind of entertaining with Loomis and stuff. But
I feel she's one of the tragedies of 2.0 that come from Black and Gold. I think they had direction with the way and everything, but then as soon as Gargano's contract was coming to an end and Candice went off on maternity leave, when they moved to 2.0, they lost complete direction with that whole Dexter thing and her. So I feel like maybe Triple H can make some save from what Chris Leclerc said. I think Triple H could probably save her career, but I don't know for how long because she's standing out like a sore thumb right now.
Let me tell you this. Triple H, you can right this wrong and you can bring back pride to Australia, to the WWE, and I don't care about Indy Hartwell. Bring back the Iconics, damn it! Make right.
They're done with wrestling.
Right.
They're done with wrestling. They're just posing pictures. They're just posing pictures. I see you, Billy Kay.
Right.
I see you, Billy Kay.
Right.
So the main event,
Daddy. He can make it right. That's the one move I wanted to do, and give them the tag team titles.
The main event was the D'Angelo family versus Diamond Mine. Julius Creed is a fucking monster.
Yeah. This guy is a stud. He is a stud of stud. Like, he's Kurt Angle with size. He has the athleticism of like a cat. Like, he reminds me of Shelton Benjamin. Like, it's rare when I was just like compare people to Shelton Benjamin because how freakishly athletic and strong and everything else. Julius Creed has all that, but with personality. And it's just like, wow,
so
this
he's
dude's impressive.
So he's Kurt. I don't know why you didn't go there.
I don't want to give him Kurt. I don't think he is as good as Kurt yet. Kurt's amazing in the ring.
Brutus's cannonball was actually done a lot more safer this week.
Yep. From the hardest part of the ring, in front of everybody to catch him. I was so happy for him. I was like, oh, he did it. He's safe. And for his life every time he did it.
And then we'll learn about what happens with Roddy after this when he knees Julius for Tony D to pick up the win for this match.
But again, if I'm Roddy Strong again and asking for my release, Triple H or Sean or whoever, Roddy, we can't release you. You have matches like these. You just pull them out your ass. You have matches like these. We can't let you go. Okay, we cannot. You are too good. But this was a really good match and a good clash of factions right here.
So, what did you think overall of this show?
I was entertained. I don't know, like even the bad parts. Like I laugh and cringe. Like whether it's a PowerPoint presentation or Von Wagner saying shit or something like that, or Indy Hartwell match. Like there were some lows, but I still was entertained overall by the just the aesthetic, the ridiculousness, and whatever it is. And Andre Chase and Eichner kind of just like just wows me out. Like why?
Yeah.
Why are we?
So between the two shows, which did you like better?
Yeah, well, Manny, I will admit this. I may just be a WWE fanboy, but I enjoyed 2.0 better. Although Dynamite was really good, it gave me the matches. It just doesn't have the characters for me. I'm not invested in any of these characters. They don't really do anything. They just have good matches and they walk away. I enjoyed Bryan Danielson, Danny Garcia. I enjoyed the hell out of that one. That was amazing. I enjoyed Rush and Moxley. And then, and I enjoyed Christian, Jungle Boy, and all that stuff. And the drama in that one. But everybody else in the show, I just go like, take a walk. Take a walk. I don't care. I don't care what you do.
So I'm a bit like you. I feel like I enjoyed NXT way more than I did Dynamite. But when you look at it as a whole, Dynamite outside the handicap match and maybe another segment or a match, this was the better match. That was the better show for me.
Yeah, they had better matches and probably a better show. But
I think I think actually the thing that pushed it over the edge for me, the promos that were done by Christian and Ricky Starks, I think made that show.
Yeah, I forgot about Ricky. I forget about Ricky too.
Yeah, that made that show more of like, do you know what, this was the better show this week.
Yeah, and shout out to Hook getting his daddy's belt. You know what? I will lean toward Dynamite, Manny. You're right. I will not let the biases get in my way of the colorful characters and the nonsense of NXT. Just I enjoy it. I basically what I picked at the end of the day was the show on a consistent basis what I enjoy the most. instead of the show that was probably the better show. But yeah, Dynamite was the better show this week.
Yeah, so that is the end of today's show. Check out the show tomorrow, which is Raw is Retro, which will be out earlier than this show. So make sure you click
Choppy PV.
Yeah, make sure you click that notification bell so you're notified by notified by the YouTubes when that show comes out, and give it a like, give it a watch. It's always a good time on the Raw is Retro, a trip to nostalgia. And who knows, you may even see Marcus on one of them shows. You might see Eric. You might see Florida Eric.
Yes. Don't forget, and who doesn't want to relive the Brawl for it all? Huh? Who doesn't want to relive that? You can relive that on Raw is Retro. And you can see how great it really was.
Who doesn't want to see wrestlers like Baracus and Dr. Death, Steve Williams?
People you haven't thought about in years.
Actually, wait. Before we go, so you happen to call the real beast, Dan the Beast Severin, a square?
Yeah, the square, the giant SpongeBob with a mustache.
Look at this woman here. Look at them broad shoulders.
Oh, wow, those are broads. She is very boxy. She looks like she hits her prime. Amazon Prime.
So yeah, make sure you check out join us this Saturday for the SummerSlam watch along. It's a Saturday, means you can do whatever you want on Sunday.
And Manny, I know I'm going to be full of shit, but my sources close to me said Seth Rollins will not have a SummerSlam match. Instead, SmackDown will book the Intercontinental Championship on the line in SummerSlam, where Gunther will battle Shinsuke Nakamura in an absolute banger to please the fans. They will go
strong
style. Come on.
We need that.
We need that. Shinsuke versus Gunther for the Intercontinental title over Riddle. I'm just saying, let's do it. Let's go. Triple H, make it right. Bring Billy Kay back. Make it right.
Yeah, you can leave the other one alone. You can leave Peyton Royce to the side. We don't need her. I mean, she
can come on. She can be an add-on character. Bring the Iconics back. It was unjust that they broke up, although it was Peyton's fault.
It was Peyton's fault. But you know what I do miss from that whole thing? I do miss Lacey Evans calling up, "Hey, baby."
Yeah, baby.
And her absolutely hating it.
Yes. And at that moment, you realize Lacey Evans could never be a face. She's too good at being a heel. She's too good at it.
Yeah, she's really good at being a heel.
You know, if they ever let Lacey Evans go full Christian and talk about people's dead fathers, I think she'll be amazing at it. Just go at it. Your daddy is dead. I can see your daddy is dead.
Wow. People would hate her.
Yeah, they already do. They already do.
No, like with a passion.
Yes. Like, imagine her going after Shotzi right now. Not only do you have one, like, really, she would go out and be ridiculous. Not only do you have one dead dad, you have two. Although that's what Christian calls, ooh, she might be the one.
If you're not the one. What's this? Tell Eric I'm defying his court order and refusing to watch WWE until January. No, you've got less than 2 weeks now. You've got like a week and a few days.
Uncle Paul's in charge. Everything's in good hands. Uncle Paul, whether it's Levesque or Heyman, they're all in charge.
Yeah.
The boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
By the way, have you ever listened to the song about that actual song?
No, I've only heard parts of it.
The song's nonsense. The song is nonsense. It's about a guy excited that the homies are back in town, and he's just reminiscing of stories about the homies. But no one gives a shit about the guy who's telling the story. Like, the boys are back in town. Like, oh, they're back in town, but you're kind of just there. We kind of don't want to see you. And you're telling all these stories about how bad some of these people's lives are. You remember Chrissy? Yeah, she got 8 kids now. You dodged the bullet right there. You remember that time we robbed that liquor store? That was great.
I need to be sure it's not Vince just wearing a Triple H mask.
It was me, Austin. I would love for let's say, everybody hopes and dreams and Vince has changed his ways or not, we don't know. And it's basically just Black and Gold NXT is Monday Night Raw, and everybody's like, this is so good. This is so great. And then Vince just comes on the show. It was me who booked that show. It was me all along.
I like wrestling too.
I'm back. I love some wrestling. I'm hip. I'm cool.
I go to Dave Chappelle. I watch the UFC.
Although one can imagine what Vince is doing with his time, and I'm thinking it's masturbating to old diva photos. What
are you talking about? He's got money to bring those divas back to his house.
I gave you 14, bitch. Get over here.
You want to make it 15?
London Braves was only in town because Vince called her. I remember the days. You're my original Charlotte Flair. Just you had no opponents. You had nobody to wrestle.
Lucha said that'd be Vince's final troll move.
Yes. He put the title on Ciampa. And Triple H hasn't worked there in 2 weeks.
Triple H is on vacation. It's been me all along.
Oh, that would be even better. If Triple H and Stephanie is like, oh, we're going to take a vacation. Who's substituting booking Raw? It's Vince. Raw was in such good shape, and then he just puts it in shambles again. Who's this blonde Vince? I just found her off the street. She has big titties. She's the champion.
Oh, that would be great. An undercover boss with Vince McMahon.
Well, who would be able to tell his groggy voice? What's the giveaway? That's the way he talks. WWE, we're doing this.
Marcus, it's not fair that he's got DMX voice. It's just not fair.
Vince's new hobby. I'm a Mr. McMahon's new hobby. I'm a DMX cover man. Give it to you. We're gonna give it to you. Where's it gonna what? Bro.
Fuck. Go, let it go.
And then you know he gonna get away with singing "My Nigga."
Willie.
He said it already with Cena. He'll do it again. He'll do it again. He'll do it again.
Oh. No, actually, I don't want him to be. I just want Durag Vince back. Guy was a menace.
Yeah, I would love for Vince McMahon. His final will is like, "You may bury me anywhere, anyway, anyhow. I don't care, as long as you put that do-rag on me." Calvin casket do-rag.
No, Marcus, I want to know if those do-rags are in that in that little museum thing they have. I need to know.
Oh, no, fuck that, Manny. I don't care if they're there yet. I need AJ Francis to hunt them down. I need to look at that. Iconic sweatsuit.
I don't even need them to hire Billy Kay back. I need them to bring back Top Dollar properly.
Yeah. As a wrestler.
But then part-time treasure hunter.
Because they're bringing back treasures. They're bringing that back.
But I need him as a real-life treasure hunter. That was the greatest show ever.
It was.
Like Charles Robinson holding them all to ransom.
Yes.
It was a 2-hour episode.
I enjoy all that shit. That was so funny. That was a great show. Those people who like, just give me the shit.
Yeah, I need that show to be back. That was the best thing about the A&E series. I don't care about the biographies. I love that show.
Yeah, I don't care about the rivals or biographies and all that. Although I'm gonna watch the shit out of the Kurt Angle biography, just because I want to get the TNA stuff too.
Have they got the TNA stuff?
I hope so. But it's missing half the story. He's only been 6 years in WWE. He's been like 10
for that stuff. They're not on the network. There's no way I can watch it.
He spent 10 years. Perk Angle was 10 years running.
I just want to know more about his run with Rakakon.
Yeah, let's go with that.
The do-rags on the head of the T-Rex. Oh, okay, guys. We'll be back. We'll be back this Saturday. Well, me and Marcus together will be back this Saturday with Wes. Check us out for SummerSlam. Peace.